Okay, stop. Oh no. Oh no. All right, after like an hour and a half, probably 2, she's in here. Be nice if we had a little forklift or something instead of one engine hoist and a couple dollies. But this is where it's gonna live for probably quite a while. Well, this is how she looks right now. Got the hood actually bolted back on. Seats are just sitting in there. Wanted to see how comfy they were and how they would fit. They're on sliders, so that's pretty cool. Actually move forward and back. It's a pretty tight fit, but I guess they worked out because the guy had them in before. Probably gonna take this one out because it's so crusty looking. At least try to clean it or something. I have a different seat from my other one. I think now I'm gonna probably take the front seats out and clean everything up. Probably take the wiring out, at least some of it. Figure out what is what. And, oh yeah, tires. So these are the tires I went with. Patagonia Milestar 40, 1350, 17s. Brand new. I actually bought them for my brother. He had them for a different project. And he gave me a screaming deal. I couldn't pass it up. This is my first time having a 40-inch tire. Well, a new 40-inch tire, I guess. I used to think 35s were big on my old truck. These things are huge. They go up to my waist. Should look pretty sweet on this. One day I really want to get actual bead locks or something other than steely wheels, but you know, it'll work. So hear me out. I love the square headlights, obviously, YJ stuff, but I can take these headlights out, put them in that grill, and then I have 3 of these Baja designed lights. I think someone's shooting off fireworks. What if take those headlights out and slap these in here? I know not everyone will like it, but I've seen pictures of it and it looks freaking sweet. So I'm gonna try it out real quick, see if I can figure out a way to mount on. And obviously these will be way too bright for like normal or nighttime driving. So I think I'll get some little, I don't know, some little LEDs right here that'll actually be the headlights. These will just kind of be for show / night off-roading. Well, after doing some thinking, this is what I came up with. I had a piece of angle iron that I just cut, welded it right there, and welded this bracket on the corners and then these 3 holes. And it looks like it's gonna be perfect. Just got it painted up, letting it dry. I'm gonna do this side right now. There's the other bracket. Definitely not pretty, but solid and it'll work. Just waiting for it to dry for a second and I'll put the other light in. Show you guys. All right, so it's a little dark. Look at that. I think it looks pretty sweet. I mean, really worst comes to worst, I have that grill or the one in the backyard, so technically I can go back to stock. But I think it looks pretty sweet. I'm waiting on the links and the brackets. They said last week, next week, this week, blah, blah, blah. It's been a long time. I'm just waiting on the brackets, I guess. So they're supposed to be here actually next week, hopefully. But I have the rear truss right there, barn 4-wheel drive. And then I have the front truss right here, also barn 4-wheel drive. Well, after a long time of waiting, finally got the front 4 links in, all the brackets, little bushings, everything, all the heim joints. I got 2-inch lower bars and then 1.5 inches. Kind of wish I would have went 2-inch all around, but it's okay. I can change that out later. I got 4 foot on both. Obviously, I don't want the front axle lined up with that bar. So I think I'm gonna cut them down a little bit. Get the axle probably, there's the bump stop that the other guy had. So I don't know, maybe come down to right there or a little bit in front of that. I'm pretty excited though. I'm just waiting for the exact same kit to come for the rear. And I have all the brackets, all sorts of stuff, because I didn't know if I was gonna use these or not. But if I just use these mounts that are already nice and solid, true and tested, you know, and just cut these down a little bit, might be a better chance of not having a major problem on the trail or something. So we will see. So I actually just realized I'm an idiot. And the big bars go on the outside. The little ones are on the inside. That looks much better. Oh yeah. That's pretty sick. I'm getting real excited about this now. Well, I gotta go to work soon. So I've just been tinkering on this a little bit. I decided I'm just going to use these bottom brackets and then change out those top brackets right there, because obviously that doesn't fit. And then just cut the bars a little bit. I don't know if you guys remember my 12 by 20 tent right here. It was covering the razor. Don't mind the huge mess. Just getting rid of all this. But I was sleeping for nights. Heard a bunch of racket. Bedroom's over there. Fence is destroyed. I mean, just a couple pieces. And my 12 by 20 tent is way over there. I actually looked out the window to see what all the ruckus was. And I seen the tent like 50 feet in the air. And then as I was coming out to try and get video of it, I see it smashed a pole over there. So I'm glad that lasted like a couple months, not even maybe 2. All right, guys, hear me out. The black is cool and all. It's like bed linered, kind of sucks. I bought this thing 98, 100% for the cage, but I got bored, you know. So, hit up the old Walmart. Wow, this looks like orange for some reason. This is like the brightest red I could get. And the cage is gonna go silver probably, or just black. But I have a thing for red Wranglers for some reason. So I'm just, you know, cleaning her off with some alcohol. And then just, you know what I'm saying? And it's looking pretty dang good. That was one whole can right there, so that kind of sucks. The store only had 2 cans. But I think this is gonna look pretty sweet. The black's cool, but I just, you know, red is more my thing. Red with the silver cage and silver bars. Woo! Come on. So I'm out here working on the Jeep. Folded the windshield down. Literally just one bolt there, one right there. So, but to paint this cage, I'm probably gonna do silver. Look at the fitment on this thing. It's pretty dialed, so I think I'm gonna move these 3 bolts, those 2 over there, and then hopefully I can at least just bend it down a little bit or something. Get out of the way, and then I can scuff all this up and give her a nice little rattle can paint job, you know? So I got me a couple scuff pads. Check this out. I don't know if this will be cool or don't mind that. I did a little test run before I wasted red paint. I don't know if it's gonna be cool or like cheesy looking. I have a bunch of pretty much chrome paint. As you can tell, it's actually pretty dang shiny. I don't know, I'm gonna do this side real quick and then see if I like it or not. So it looks good, I think. I think it's just too shiny. I don't know. I mean, I like how you can see all the like crossbars and everything. I don't know, I think it looks pretty cool. This cage is crazy, way crazier than what I would have put into it. All right, what's up guys? It's the next day from painting the cage. It's kind of done, kind of not. I mean, obviously not done, but I just wanted to see what it looked like. I don't know, it's all right. It kind of looks a little cheesy with how shiny it is. But anyway, today my goal is to cut these link bars, come down to the right length, and then the top bracket, cut those off, and then in that brown box over there, I have new brackets. Got myself a little better of a setup here. Pretty dang straight compared to the first cut. So now, I just gotta struggle getting this thing out. The fitment was absolutely perfect getting that in there. So getting it out's really gonna suck. Probably should have done it before I cut it. Instead of struggling trying to get those out, wasting a bunch of time, I'm gonna get under here, lop this bracket off, lop that one off, see the brackets over there I need, and then actually I probably should go find the bracket. So here's the bracket. Pretty much looks identical, just a little bit thicker, so these can fit on through, fit like a dang glove. Should just weld up like that, I'm assuming. So let me lop these off real quick and then weld it on there. One bracket off. Took a lot longer than it should have. Just got it cleaned up, but I'm gonna go on to the next side real quick. I know I look stupid, but not one burn on me. So it's definitely not pretty, but right. Look at that. Straight as an arrow. I just gotta go get my brother's welder, tack these things on. Alrighty, we got a new bottle. Got the welder. Gonna try to burn a couple welds onto here. I'm not really good at this, so we'll see how it goes. So we were doing trying to figure out the settings on his welder, and this is what we got. Was looking good, looked bad, looked real bad. So we're gonna try, he's got a little stick welder down there. We're gonna try that because for some reason we can't get the welder to actually like penetrate in. For now, I'm just gonna get that there bracket and weld it up onto there. Same with this side. Might just tack it on there for now. I'm not sure yet, but we'll see how it goes, I guess. Well, I finally cleared this axle, I guess you could say. Got the leaf spring bracket off. Hey, got the, I don't even know what this was, a track bar maybe? But she's getting there. Just gotta clean that little nub up. And then I think most people just chop all the way into this because it needs to be like this much shorter. But I'm not trying to do that because that's thick. So I'm just gonna, I think I'm just going to trim the truss just a little bit. Should be fine. I don't see why it wouldn't be. I got these tacked. Don't look great, but they're holding. And my brother's gonna come over and try to do some stick welding because I think it'll be better and stronger compared to what the welder we got. Got him burning this. I'm over here working on, just measured the top links. I'm gonna trim those up real quick. Yeah. Stand back here. Sorry, it's a huge mess, but it didn't get as far as I would have liked, but progress is progress. Got that all welded up. Got all the bars cut. Those two need completely welded. Got one of the bars over there. And then this link, it's all welded up. Don't look at it. It's not perfect or pretty, but it'll hold, okay? That's all we're going for. This ain't no show vehicle. But next thing, when I get off of work, my work week, I need to trim the truss up a little bit, clean up the axle, get the welded onto it, and then figure out whichever mounts go onto the truss. And technically, it's done. I just need to buy all the bolts, which is gonna be expensive, but then the front will be at least 4 length. Then gotta wait for the rear. It should be coming hopefully next week. We will see, but I'll update guys when I get off of work.